Hi everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Kani. Today I have another Trader Joe's baking kit that I want to share with you, and it's the Cinnamon Crumb Coffee Cake. And on the back, it has all the instructions. It's very easy to make, and I'm sure it's probably going to be a hit because I haven't come across anything that I don't like from Trader Joe's. So let's just get right into it and start baking. So now I am mixing up my wet ingredients, which is the milk, egg, and melted butter. You can also use vegetable oil as instructed on the box, but I chose to opt for the melted butter. The box also says to mix the wet ingredients and the cake mix all at one time. I always like to do mine separately because that way I know I will not over mix the batter. Because sometimes when you're trying to get the egg mixed in to the batter, you tend to overmix it. So that's just a little tip that I like to use. So now I'm just mixing the batter all together, the cake mix and the wet ingredients, and making sure that I don't overmix. And then we'll be ready to go to the next step, which is to make the crumble topping. I'm using a 8x8 pan, and I always like to, especially for cakes or brownies or anything like that, I like to line my pan with parchment paper. It just makes it easier to remove the cake in one piece. And I found these on Amazon, which they're already pre-cut for 8-inch pan, and they have the little handles on the side. I just find it more convenient. But of course, for the longest time, I always just tore my own, cut my own parchment paper and laid it into the pan. So you don't have to buy these, but I do recommend lining it with the parchment paper. Now I'm just adding the cake mix into the pan and spreading it evenly. And now we're going to get into making that delicious crumb topping. Now you want to combine the crumble topping mix with your unsalted butter. You want to make sure that the butter is at room temperature because it will make it much easier to incorporate. And you're just looking for the butter to be in small pieces and incorporate it well with the topping mix. And as you can see, I decided to use my fingers, which I think works much better than the fork with achieving these small pieces. Just make sure you don't overhandle it because you don't want your butter to melt. Now I'm going to evenly put the crumb topping on top of the cake. Now there is an option on the back of the box to do it this way, or you can put a little batter in the pan and then add some crumb topping, more batter, and then add the remaining crumb topping on top. So basically it gives you crumb topping in the middle of the cake. I might try it that way next time, but I absolutely love the way it came out with just the crumb topping on top as well. This smells so good at this point before even baking it, so I knew it was going to be really delicious. So I'm going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for 45 to 60 minutes. I suggest checking it at 45 minutes because you don't want to overcook it. You want to make sure it's nice and moist. Wow, this looks so good. My kitchen smelled wonderful. I cannot wait for it to cool so that I can try it. I know that it's going to be delicious. I just wanted to show you how moist and fluffy this cake is. I mean, the texture is just really, really good. And like I said, Trader Joe's never fails. And this is also another winner. Alright, let's give this a taste. I know it's going to be good. It smells so good baking up. So let me just get a good bite here with the topping and some of the cake. This is a winner. And
Honestly, for how easy it was to make, I don't think I would ever make coffee cake from scratch. Why do that when you have this box mix with everything in there that you need, even the crumb topping? And it was so easy, and it's delicious. It'd be perfect with some coffee. Mm. This is a winner, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already a member of my viewing family. And until next time, happy cooking.